You heard the latest?
Ooh, child, I knew that was true from the moment my auntie's friend's cousin sister told me.
The Talk. Here's what's trending.
In my opinion, Think Different TV's LaShia.
What's up, everyone out there? This is LaShia, creator of Think Different TV, which airs Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Think Different TV's Player Pass game show, which airs Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. And this is In My Opinion with Think Different TV's LaShia. Let's get into it. WWJD. What would Jalen do? Apparently something that has become one of the most talked about moments of the 2025 NFL season opener, and not for the reason fans hoped. Spitgate at the season opener. During the Philadelphia Eagles versus Dallas Cowboys game on September 4th, 2025, Eagles defensive tackle Jalen Carter was ejected just 6 seconds into the game for allegedly spitting on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. It occurred before the first offensive snap, right after the opening kickoff. Carter was seen jawing with rookie guard Tyler Booker, and Prescott stepped forward, spit toward the ground, and Carter interpreted it as being aimed at him. Carter responded by spitting directly at Prescott in front of a ref, no less, which led to an immediate 15-yard penalty and ejection for unsportsmanlike conduct. Prescott admitted he spit first, but claimed it was habitual and aimed at the ground to avoid hitting his lineman. Carter allegedly asked, "You trying to spit on me?" And Prescott replied, "Why would I spit at you?" But Carter took offense and retaliated. Video footage later showed Prescott's spit preceded Carter's, but it was unclear if it was intentionally provocative. Dak Prescott called Carter's reaction a surprise, adding, "I wouldn't spit on somebody. I'm damn sure not trying to spit on you."
I probably spit 1,000 times throughout the game. I mean, especially game day, maybe even in general, and something I guess I'm not proud of. But in that case, he was trolling, I guess you could say, trying to mess with Tyler Booker. I was just looking at him. I was right here by the two linemen, and guess I needed to spit, and I wasn't going to spit on my lineman, and I just spit ahead. But I would say he was back there where Jory was in that sense, and he asked, or he goes, "You trying to spit on me?" And at that point, I mean, I felt like he was insulting me. Like I wouldn't spit on somebody. I'm damn sure not trying to spit on you. Like we're about to play a game. I'm wondering why you're trying to mess with the rookie. And so when I stepped through, I actually said the words like, "What the hell would I? Excuse me, but I'm probably even more colorful. What would I need to spit on you for?" And he just spit on me in that moment, and it was more of a surprise than anything. Refs obviously saw it through the flag. I was like, "Hell yeah, we get 15 yards to start the game off." Didn't realize he was getting ejected. Unfortunate that he did. Hell of a player. But yeah, I was just more surprised. I mean, like I said, I was insulted that he even thought I tried to spit on him. So for him to react and spit, I'm sure it's not something he's proud of.
Jalen Carter apologized post-game.
Hey, Jalen, could you explain what happened from your vantage point?
You know, it was a mistake that happened on my side, and just won't happen again. You know, I feel bad for just my teammates and the fans out there. You know, I'm doing it for them. You know, I'm doing it for my family also. But the fans, you know, they show the most love. You heard them out there today. Just not being able to start the game, even finish the game, just fucked me up. But we'll get it better. It won't happen again.
Yeah, can we grab some room? Hey, just give him a little bit of room.
There's some footage later that showed that Dak may have done something first. Do you feel like he precipitated it?
A little bit of room.
No, I don't try to do nothing out of the ordinary. You know, anything that I feel like I have done something back is provoked. But you know, if there's something out there, y'all see it, we'll go off that.
Carter's quarterback, Hurts, instead of celebrating the win, 24-20 was the score, by the way, ended up talking about Carter at the press conference.
I have had a conversation with him, and, you know, we're on the same page. And so I know what type of player he is. Everybody knows what type of player he is. And there's a sense of accountability and everything, and I know he's done that, and so it's just something that we all can learn from, right? It's only a wise man will make a mistake and not look back on it and learn from it. An unwise man. So you got to look at those things and be able to take something away from it, and we will.
Of course, Stephen A. weighed in.
Your reaction to what went down and Carter's ejection?
Utterly disgusted. Utterly disgusted. It's inexcusable. And, you Jalen Carter, first of all, he should have been ejected. Secondly, I think he should be suspended for at least one game. You don't spit on anybody. Obviously, then you think about it, who's the most protected football player on the field? It's the quarterback. Sure. You spit on Dak Prescott, you don't think somebody's going to see that? Just the dumbest possible thing. And if you're Jalen Carter, I want to look in the camera. I want one of my ISO shots. Let me be Stephen A. here. Let me say this to Jalen Carter. Remember that car crash incident that you got into in 2023 that ultimately led to you falling to the 9th pick in the NFL draft when you were projected as the #1 overall pick? Nobody thought about that until last night because you fell because of your off-field behavior. People didn't trust you. Now you come on the field and you conduct yourself like that and you listen to radio driving in. And what are people talking about? Well, this was a problem. And, obviously this is an on-field incident. This has nothing to do with the car crash that happened in 2023. I'm just using it to remind these guys what you do and how you act stays with you. I don't want to be up here talking about this morning. I don't want this kid's career compromised. I don't want his reputation tainted. I don't want him smeared. But when you spit on a man, when you spit on him on the football field, when you spit on a quarterback and you get yourself ejected before the game, Dak Prescott wasn't sacked once last night. We didn't anticipate that was going to happen. But it happened because you were out there. You weren't out there. And the Philadelphia Eagles had to adjust to life without their best defensive player. You thought about yourself. You didn't think about your teammates at all. It was stupid. You walked off the field with a smile on your face. What the hell is smiling about? What the hell was there to smile about? It was stupid. It was immature. And as far as I'm concerned, not only does he deserve a rejection, he deserves a suspension because of that. Because you got to send a message if you're the league. We ain't tolerating this kind of nonsense.
The NFL is reviewing the incident for possible additional discipline, including fines or suspension. Carter's ejection had a tactical impact. Dallas scored quickly, taking advantage of his absence from the defensive line. Again, Donnie Owenbeck, the Eagles still won the game 24-20, but Carter's absence was felt early on. So much for America's team. Go figure. And no one is prouder to be an American than Druski. Druski, known for his bold, comedic style, went full method for this one. He transformed into a stereotypical white Southern NASCAR fan using extensive makeup and costume design, wearing whiteface makeup covering his entire body, and donning American flag tattoos, a mullet wig, overalls with no shirt, and a cowboy hat while singing Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA, drinking beer, smoking with elderly fans, and interacting with real attendees at the NASCAR event. The skit was filmed at Darlington Speedway and posted across his social media platforms. It was meant to parody hyper-patriotic culture and racial dynamics in a predominantly white space. The response was swift and polarized. Critics accused Druski of white-facing, calling the skit racially insensitive and offensive to Southern culture and NASCAR fans. Supporters praised the makeup artistry and comedic boldness, comparing it to Robert Downey Jr.'s role in Tropic Thunder. Remember that? Theo Vaughn, a comedian and Trump supporter, by the way, responded with a tweet suggesting he might do a reverse parody saying, "I feel a Jerry curl coming on," which sparked further debate about double standards in racial comedy. In response to the backlash, Druski posted a video of himself walking through a corporate building in a suit, smoking a cigarette, with James Brown's It's a Man's World playing. He captioned it, "Am I canceled?" Druski's skit is a prime example of comedy walking the tightrope between satire and offense. Whether it's a brilliant critique or a step too far depends on who's watching, but it's undeniably a cultural flashpoint. In my opinion, rather, let's name them. Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle, Sean and Marlon Wayans. They've all worn white makeup in the name of comedy. I would add Flex in there, but sadly it wasn't comedy as he was supposed to be Michael Jackson. Why are people so sensitive? The only problem I had with the skit was, as this character, Druski spat in the direction of black people and told one of them to find something safe to do, which is a threat, okay? Could have made the skit without that, but it's out now. I wonder if any of those people in the white groups he infiltrated at the tailgate has seen the skit, and if they knew already, found out, laughed, or found out and felt betrayed. This is not the first time Druski did this. He played a white guy in the hood, and no one batted an eye and or was offended. I hope Druski keeps on pushing the envelope with his comedy. He's not doing what everyone else is doing, and because of that, he stands out. He even made the news. Right along with Jalen Carter. Dude, what was you thinking? I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I will offer an alternative thought. He must have got a bag from that, because why? Sticks and stones, man. Anybody who bet on that game and did so based off of Carter playing was gagged when he was ejected. I hate being cynical about this. Not really, but just think about it. He's the only one near the opposing team and no one thought to say, "Yo, JC, where are you going?" I mean, one of our players was a man down and you're worried about a quarterback whom you have more Super Bowl rings than? Come on, man. Get real. Instead of Carter spitting on the D, Prescott, that is, he should have swallowed his pride. And that was, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's LaShia. What's yours?